I am Steve, and this is Emily, and we are People Watching Movies. And today, we just got done watching Spartacus, so we're gonna review it. It is number 241 on the top IMDb 250 as of 5/8/10 with Kirk Douglas. What did you think of this movie?
I thought this movie was super long. 3 hours and 15 minutes is just too much. You can tell that it was made in 1960 because of the slow moving scenes and the dragging on.
Mm-mm.
It dragged on.
No, movies today just happen so quickly because the viewers can't watch something for very long, and the ADD generation just needs their explosions constantly.
It's not ADD if you don't want to sit there for 10 minutes watching an army march. It's not.
It's just showing you just just everything that's going on, just the hugeness of the scene, the armies.
You can
it's
get
letting
that
you know,
in 30 seconds.
It's just letting you know how epic it is, and that's war.
It was too long. I couldn't imagine seeing that in a theater for 3 hours.
But see, I think, okay, you talk. You just give your review, then I will.
That is my
come in.
review.
That's all you're gonna say? Go ahead.
I don't know. The beginning was fine, and the first third of the movie is just training, pretty much. And then second third of the movie is just political talk, and then the last third is a battle. So it's too long, and I was not satisfied at the end.
Okay,
I just spent 3 hours, and then it.
You felt? Do you really feel like you wasted your time? I mean, the writing and just the acting, the story didn't grasp you at all. It didn't grab you.
It's not my cup of tea.
Why?
Because it was long and boring.
What was boring about it?
It just was.
Okay, I disagree with you.
Obviously.
I think it is the best film yet out of the films that we have reviewed. It's just a big epic film with everything. It has action, it has romance, it has a little comedy thrown in. It has terrific acting and characters.
Comedy?
There were a couple scenes that were funny that could easily be missed.
If it's easily missed, it's not very funny.
There's the part where, well, that's not true, but it still doesn't make it not funny. But there's the part when when he gave the slave owner $2 million, the senator did, and he was like, maybe you should come with me so I don't misuse this. And then he said, you should know. Well, he just made a joke. I don't remember the right wording. That he's a senator, so he's not one to be trusted with it. I mean, it was funny.
This joke comes after 3 hours of the movie.
But there's more.
It wasn't funny.
No, I completely disagree.
There was too many characters. You couldn't tell who was who.
Because it's an epic.
I get that it's an
It's a
epic.
big
It's just
epic.
hard to follow.
No.
They were talking about people. I had no idea who they were.
I mean, when you're talking about the core group, I mean, there's not that many. I mean, there's a couple in the slave army. There's Spartacus' girlfriend. There's the slave owner, and there's a couple more. I mean, it's not like that many. It's just a terrific story. It is absolutely phenomenal. I think it was great. It's something that, even though it's long, I would watch it again, so I can get the full, just everything, because not everything sunk into my head on the first viewing, so I would want to see it again. I thought it was great. You know, in terms of Kubrick movies, I wouldn't put it up there with his top movies, but still, I think it was great. It was just a great, big movie.
I think he only likes this movie because it was directed by Kubrick.
No. See, that's not true. Because the earlier Kubrick films don't really have that Kubrick classic, the look and the feel of a Kubrick
Yeah, if
film.
you like Kubrick films, that doesn't mean you're gonna like this movie because
you
couldn't
will
even tell that it was
you
Kubrick.
will because it's a good movie.
No, it's not.
There's Lolita, that doesn't seem like a Kubrick film, but it's still good. You know, it's not like his stuff that's just going on a little experimental and just has some like great classic just scenes. But this does, but not at like a cinematography standpoint. But and even there might be a couple in this one, but it won't really sink in.
So you don't think this movie was slow moving at all?
Maybe a little, but it kept my attention because the character of Spartacus, the story, I mean, I think the acting, just everything kept my attention. Everything about it. Even though it was a little slow moving, it still kept my attention. I thought it was good. I did.
I like movies from the 40s better than this. So it's not like a time period thing for me. It's not like I hate movies from a certain period that are slow moving.
I know, but it's just a big epic, and yeah, there's a lot of characters and.
But I don't like long movies at all. I don't think any movie should be. No, because there's nothing that you can't condense that you need 3 hours for. There's like very few movies that can do that.
I don't think much of this movie could be condensed in it's because it's so big and epic and there's so much going on and
I wouldn't
there's
call
so
it
many
epic.
great scenes.
It was just long.
I would say it's
I wasn't
an epic.
engaged. I wasn't like thinking, oh my, I can't wait to see what happens next.
I couldn't wait.
I kept looking at the time.
Because I cared about Spartacus. I liked him a lot. I was involved in the story. And, I cared about him and everything with the army and just, I thought it was good. I thought,
Yeah, what gave him the right to be the leader of the army? He couldn't even read.
You don't have to read. He's a natural born leader.
How? He didn't even succeed the first time he was trying to fight someone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's not the point.
It is the point.
He's a leader.
Well, a wimpy leader who can't win fights of his own.
Well, how many think? Okay, what about Napoleon? You think? Okay, one-on-one in a fight. Okay, Napoleon. He would get his ass beat, but he was a leader, and
you don't know that. You don't know. He could have been a killer with a sword. You don't know.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know. I'm giving this movie a thumbs down.
I don't think so. And it's not because it's a Kubrick movie.
Then give it a thumbs up.
I'm giving it a thumbs up. I think it was fantastic. I had to get my thumb on the screen, right there. And I thought it was fantastic in every angle of it. Best film reviewed yet. It was a big, epic. I loved it. Classic.
I think it should be on a list of movies that try too hard and miss.
I don't think it was trying. It wasn't trying.
Okay, then it wasn't trying and it missed.
No, it just was. It didn't have to try. That's how good it was.
Okay.
But not one of Kubrick's best. Not in the top, easily not in the top 3, but still good. Good classic film. Which you don't like.
I don't like Kubrick, so.
Okay, whatever.
But at least I say that I don't like Kubrick's stories, but I think he's still a good director. I mean, this one I didn't even like. This one I didn't even think it was a good directing. I don't know.
I think directing, I thought was pretty good, but the story was excellent. Okay, next movie. Doesn't deserve to be on it? The
No.
top 250? Okay, it does for me. Next movie is The Truman Show, number 240. We are People Watching Movies, and we are out. Thank you. I saw that.